We've been hearing pretty good reports about this 24-year-old Connecticut resident, whose nickname of the Mighty Midgets certainly be getting some attention in the media center this week. Tramaine Williams, undefeated in 11 so far, and in a decent test on paper at least against the more experienced Christopher Martin, former multi-title challenger, who's been in with a who's who of the super bantam and featherweight division. Good sharp shot from Williams, and there's already a feel about this youngster from New Haven that he could be going places, Paulie.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he looks like he has the goods, proper balance, proper fundamentals, and a lot of natural ability, natural talent, a lot of speed. We see him starting this first round. He's sharp. He's looking to put some hurting, but also looking to set some traps, but not overstepping his boundary quite yet. I call it sharp shooting, when you're just letting go of speed, almost like rubber bands, and looking to gain a reaction so you can step in harder with shots like that.
Lovely punch there. The black boots and silver trunks of Tramaine Williams. Going about his work very neatly, very nicely, and very powerfully as well. Really good burst there.
Love that
and Martin has to suck it up.
Very creative with the combinations, but also very fast.
Body shot as well went in. And a volley unanswered from Martin. Kenny Bayless already having a close look.
Rightfully so. I mean, Martin has to start answering back a little bit as Tramaine Williams is raining an assault of speed and variation of punches.
So sharp, so accurate.
So sharp, and you know why, Adam? Because of that balance. Comes back to that balance once again. You know, he's able to have the sharpness and the accuracy, yes, but he's able to continue the combination because of the proper balance he's got there. I'm good. Bayless gonna call this a knockdown.
Yep, has to go down there.
Yes, he is.
Martin is going to be counted. He's caught in a whirlwind here, Christopher Martin, and he's been in good company as well. He's fought the likes of Gary Russell Jr., Johnny Gonzalez. He just can't deal with the speed and class of this Tramaine Williams.
Yeah, and Tramaine Williams still foot on the gas. He senses the end of Martin. He's trying to get him out of here in the first round, which would really be a big feather in his hat to get a guy like Martin out in one round.
Not rushing, though. The 24-year-old.
Again, look at the variation of shots to the body, to the head, but he never falls in off balance. It's not that easy when you're that fast. You're almost like, sometimes the whirlwind of speed can almost take you forward and the momentum will put you off balance, but
oh, lovely uppercut on the inside
balance
there from Williams.
And patient, he has that sense of timing where not only is he aggressive, but he's still seeing that there's a big shot, big combination here.
Blistering hand speed, great combinations. Wonderful opener for Tramaine Williams.
And you see at the end, Martin did not have to throw that overhand right. That just one overhand right messed up throwing it. Cost him getting hit with about 5 or 6 punches.
Is a minute long enough to recover?
Well, we sure will find out. Martin looked a little out of his element in that first round. You see some of the combinations there. Nice. Start with the jab. Look at that creativity of that. It started with the jab and then a double left cross. Not easy to do and keep your balance at the same time, but he was able to keep his balance enough to continue that combination. It's not easy to do when you're coming from the back foot. You got to transfer the weight from your back foot to your front foot and then transfer it back to your back foot to double up on the same punch. Not easy to do, but Tramaine Williams not only was able to do it, but then he was able to continue the combination with other punches.
Second of 8, we're in the super bantamweight division. The razor-sharp southpaw, Tramaine Williams. He began boxing at 9. He was a 10-time national amateur champion. And he's unbeaten as a pro. In with Christopher Martin, who went 10 rounds with Gary Russell. He's tough enough. And he's won 30 of 41, but just can't cope at the moment with Williams.
Yeah, and you can see the pedigree on Williams, both defensively and offensively, you know. Very focused, very reactive. And a sharp jab, you know, you don't see that kind of a sharp jab from a southpaw all the time, you know. A lot of southpaws, not all of them, but a lot of southpaws tend to be pawing and whatnot. He's a sharp jabber.
And a small southpaw, but so compact and accurate.
Keeps those punches nice and short. And like you said, compact, Adam.
Finding the gaps, the holes in the defense of Martin. He just can't get out of the way of the leather. That's the problem for Christopher Martin.
And very reactive is Tramaine Williams. You know, Martin makes one wrong move, one wrong punch, and Tramaine Williams is right on top of him, making him pay with some sharp counters. Now you really see him circling here.
And there's no panic from Williams, is there? Everything's cool.
Now calm, collected, cool, like a real predator.
Oh, lovely shot again. Legs just buckled of Martin. He's under a real heavy fire. The fight stopped. He's absolutely furious. Christopher Martin got caught with a beautiful shot just before that. Not happy one little bit, but he never got to grips with Tramaine Williams. I mean, that's as bitter a protest as you'll see to a stoppage, but he was never in it.
Yeah, he was never in it. You know, I can understand from his point of view, it's the way you make your living, and you don't want to get stopped like that because it affects your next paycheck. But at the same time, you've got to give the referee a chance to let you fight, to let you continue fighting. And if you don't answer him back, if you don't show him signs of life, you almost leave him no choice. It was an assault.
Kenny Bayless, one of the most experienced referees in Las Vegas, decided enough was enough. It was very one-sided, and Martin may be annoyed at the timing of it, but take nothing away from this man, Tramaine Williams. He looks a fabulous addition to the super bantamweight division. Really impressed with him.
Very, very impressive. Not only the win, but the way he got the win, and against the quality opponent like Martin, who's been in with some world-class fighters.
Yep, the manner of the performance. Under the lights, when he needed to shine, Tramaine Williams did just that. 12 fights now. How quickly will they move him? On that evidence, fairly fast.